If you live with a condition like HSP, MS, CP, or something that affects how you walk, then you know how frustrating it could be just to get from point A to point B. But with the world racing full speed ahead with AI, new tech, and robotics, I start wondering, what could all this progress mean for people like us? Could these tools actually help us walk better or walk again? Today we're diving in.
Something that you can't see. Yes, I believe my ability.
If you've been living with lower limb spasticity, whether it's from HSP, MS, CP, or stroke, then you know just how exhausting it could be to move. Spasticity causes tightness, stiffness, and involuntary muscle movements that turn something as basic as walking into a full body workout. Every step takes planning, balance is always a question mark, fatigue sets in, and that constant tension in your legs, it wears on your body and your mind. That's why I'm excited about new technology, because it's very possible that it could bridge the gap between our physical limitations and the freedom we deserve. Let's talk about the exoskeleton. This tool could be worn around your waist and is engineered to assist with walking while reducing muscle strain. It uses AI algorithms to detect your movements and adjust its support in real time. During a Zoom call hosted by the SPF Foundation, I heard Sherry Brady, who has HSP SPG4, share her experience with the DNSYS exoskeleton. She called it a new release on life. She actually goes hiking in it and said it saves her energy because she no longer has to work so hard to lift her legs while walking. Now, Sherry doesn't use a cane and walks independently with pretty good balance, but even if you use a cane or a walker, this exoskeleton might still be worth a shot. It could potentially make a noticeable difference in how far you can go and how much effort it takes to get there, but do your own research as everyone is different. Of course, it's not perfect. She pointed out it's bulky, can't be worn in a car, and it's difficult to use when going to the bathroom, especially for women. But despite that, she called it a great first rendition and said it was absolutely worth it for her. That's what gives me hope. Because if this is just the beginning, imagine what could be coming next. Now let's talk about something straight out of a sci-fi movie, Neuralink and brain-computer interfaces. Neuralink is a company founded by Elon Musk that's building implants to connect your brain directly to computers. Sounds crazy, right? But it's already happening. In 2024, Neuralink implanted its chip into a human patient. And that patient, who was paralyzed, was able to move a computer cursor using only their thoughts. Why does this matter for people with spasticity? Because if you could bypass the damaged nerves and connect your brain directly to muscles or to a robotic exosuit, you could potentially regain smoother control over your body. It's not going to happen overnight. Neuralink is still early in development, and brain surgery isn't exactly a quick fix. Even outside of Neuralink, other researchers are working on non-invasive brain-machine interfaces that use headsets or electrodes placed on your scalp. It's all a part of a movement toward tech that works with your body, not against it. Outside of the robotic and brain implants, AI is starting to show up in other tools that can make life a lot easier. One area I'm excited about is AI-powered physical therapy apps. Some of these apps use your smartphone camera to track your movements, offering real-time feedback while you exercise at home. That's huge if you deal with spasticity and don't always have access to a therapist or a gym. Another exciting area is adaptive orthotics. Instead of rigid AFOs that never change, imagine a smart brace that senses how your foot is landing and dynamically adjusts tension to support your stride. When we look ahead, the potential is huge and honestly is pretty inspiring. Ideally, we wouldn't need any of these tools. We much rather see a cure discovered or maybe a breakthrough in gene therapy that could change the game for people with spasticity. But until then, we keep pushing. And let's keep our eyes open to what may be beneficial to our journey. Let's keep it real. These tools probably won't cure spasticity or get rid of every struggle, but they can reduce the burden. The biggest challenge right now is access. These tools need to be affordable, covered by insurance, and designed for everyday use, not just clinical settings. We need more visibility, more investment, more people like Sherry sharing her story. So I want to hear from you. Drop in the comments what technology is helping you, and what do you wish existed? And if you believe innovation should serve everyone and not just the able-bodied, then make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe for more videos about overcoming spasticity and navigating life with purpose. Let's keep pushing together.